1994, I started something called the Podge Lunch, which was just to get owners of businesses together. Now there's a digital version, and this is the first one that we're doing in Manchester. With creative people in general, it's the attention to detail. You know, if they go to something and they just have a name tag on, as you would at most events, they would spot spelling mistakes. If it's not typographically beautiful, they would take offence. And I just think that my lunches, everything has to be perfect.
It's actually a very big deal for the creative industry to get together, to understand what it is we're all working towards, and also to understand that essentially we share the same goals.
In most companies, at the lower levels, they don't really want to share information with their rivals. At the higher levels, when you're talking with the CEOs, the managing directors, the owners, they'll talk about anything.
It's not about sort of winning business or any sort of competition. We're all acknowledging the same issues and problems that we have within the industry.
Each launch has its own identity. So as part of that, you have to get all the people who are coming to enter into the spirit of the theme. So the theme this year is using meta tags. By scanning that in, every bit of information about that individual is on there. But we made them all give superpowers. They all had to say what their superpowers were and what their weaknesses were.
Code, our company, said we'd help do all the creative website, and the guys couldn't stop there. They also went on and produced this little game, which basically just a chance for us to mess around with some technology for tag reading. The way it works is that everybody at the event has their own card and a little tag on there. You use a tag reader such as this Microsoft tag, so it picks it and then automatically takes it to a web page which has got customised details and the specifics of the person coming to the event. Simple as that, really nice and quick.
One of the interesting things about Podge is its longevity. When I did the first one in 1994, it was for 30 people at what was then a very trendy restaurant, and I thought it was a one-off. I thought get that 30 people together, to do it as a one-off was difficult. If I'd have thought then I was still doing it 17 years later and it was for 200 people, I'd have said, you know, it'll never happen. What's kept it alive, I think, is the fact that in that period digital came into its own.
What's key about digital is most of the senior people in digital all started around about the same time, so they've got a lot of common ground in the careers they've had, the way the market's moved. I think if you had a lot of brands here and a lot of clients, you might have seen a very different way that people act.
I suppose you wouldn't really call it a networking event, but it's more about bringing like-minded people together in a conducive environment. You really get to know people, and you understand where they're coming from, and you can talk to them on a level which is with the office environment, which is really important.